Shalom. Call hello Yahawah, Bahashim, Yahawashi, Bahashim Rakakadash for blessing me with the spirit to do this lesson. We're going to jump right into it. Hey, America, Babylon the Great, and all countries abroad, the Lord is bringing hell on these places, man. We are truly at the end of America, Babylon the Great. The Lord is showing his wrath. The Lord is literally punishing America for what is done to the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Right? And it tells you, as I'm going to get later, the scriptures say, miserable are the cities that received our sons. You know, so all these countries, these cities in these countries, Israelites dwelt in captivity in all of these places, man, and are still over there catching hell. So the Lord is bringing his word to pass, is manifesting, and it's only going to get worse for these other nations, man. So let me get a scripture before I play these. I got 3 clips. This is Psalms. Matter of fact, let's get Second Esdras. Second Esdras. Yeah, Second Esdras, chapter 15 and verse 5. Oh, I was right on the page too. That's the spirit. Second Esdras, chapter 15, verse 5. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. Salakia, 1 second. Let's read that again. Second Esdras, chapter 15, verse 5. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. And this is what you're going to see, man. Because here you got, a monster storm. It said at least 26 killed as monster storm spreads across the U.S., man. Right? I just did a video maybe a couple of weeks back on the storm that went through ripping up, parts of California. It could have been a month ago. Then you had the wildfires hitting South Carolina. Then you had the super tornado that ripped through Tennessee and North and South Carolina. So the Lord ain't letting up. And like I've always mentioned, that most of these devastating storms, these vicious storms, are geared toward Edomite neighborhoods, man. So it's going to be more of this. Because the Lord said that he's going to bring plagues upon the world, the sword, death, and destruction, man. And the famine is also coming. The famine of bread. But before the famine of bread is going to be a famine of the word. And we entering into all that, So without any further ado, let's play this, man. Yahawashi, Yahawashi, willing, the elect be edified. Shalom.
Look at all that debris. Oh my God. We are in a tornado.
Severe storms are ramping up across the United States tonight, and some have already turned deadly. So far, at least 26 deaths have been reported in at least 4 different states, with dangerous, whipping winds turning into tornadoes, then quickly spreading wildfires and even creating dust bowl-like conditions. In the Deep South, a rare level 5 out of 5 severe weather risk issued today by the National Weather Service, with tornadoes already spotted in Louisiana and then now heading east. And in Texas and Oklahoma, high winds not only spreading dust, but also wildfires with more than 170,000 acres burned. This weather expanding the dangerous conditions we already saw last night. Take a look at this in St. Louis. A plane taking off as severe storms and even tornadoes reach that area. We have team coverage tracking this weather threat tonight with News Nation's Xavier Walton in Texas and Max Dieknight in Missouri. But let's begin first with News Nation's Xavier Walton. Xavier, several states are still within the storm's path.
Hey, Alex. Yeah, officials at this point saying remain alert, remain vigilant because the destruction is far from over. It's here. Oh, my God.
This weekend, a triple threat of deadly severe weather. Millions of Americans bracing for strong winds and the potential tornado threat.
Horrible.
In Kansas, Highway Patrol, no match for Mother Nature.
And you can't tell me, it ain't no fucking Mother Nature, man. You can't tell me that all of this that's going on with these weather patterns, you know, how the storms are becoming more and more, back to back. You can't tell me that this is not Yahawah, Bahashem Yahawashi, man, bringing judgment and plagues to this earth, man.
And this dangerous dust storm. In Oklahoma, deer caught on camera fleeing these massive flames as crews try to get it under control. The winds fueling fires, burning down homes as people watch their memories go up in flames.
Today is my baby boy's first birthday. Birthday party is scheduled for tomorrow in that home that is currently on fire.
Dude, that's a tornado right there.
Meantime, other parts of the country concerned with the massive tornado outbreak heading east.
Look at all that debris. We are in a tornado.
With more than a dozen people dead because of the severe weather, authorities are worried more people are in harm's way. The Mississippi Valley and Deep South in the storm's path.
If your building has a designated tornado shelter or a safe place, you want to be there. You don't necessarily have to evacuate, but you want to know where your safe location is.
And the sun started to set here in Texas, already on the East Coast. But Alex, here's the thing, that threat not giving way, officials saying remain vigilant. And here's the other thing, the threat still there on Sunday as well, albeit not as severe, Alex.
Yeah, we'll have to watch on that for tomorrow's newscast. Xavier Walton live from Dallas. Thank you. Let's move to Missouri now. We're also learning of extensive damage there, where at least 12 people are dead after several tornadoes touched down. News Nation's Max Dieknight joins us live.
And you heard the lady, she said that they had a birthday party that was scheduled to be in a house that's burning down. But see, you know, the Lord is taking away all your mirth, man. You know, your good times, your partying, your bullshitting. The Lord is taking all of that away, man. This is the time where you need to seek your power, man. So-called Negro, Latino, Native American. This ain't the time to, get lit. This ain't the time for that.
Live in eastern Missouri. Max, some of the damage that you're seeing there is absolutely stunning.
Alex, it is stunning. It looks almost like a war zone here. Let's show you right behind us. Okay, this is a massive tree that came down in Kevin Fee's backyard. He said this is a 250-year-old tree, barely missing a water management facility right behind it. You can see the water tower off in the distance. 6 tornadoes touched down here in Missouri, picking up this tree. This debris is from Kevin's shed. And if you walk out into the street here right by us here, you can see off in the distance, there is a transformer that one of these tornadoes split in half, knocking out the power all up and down the street here. If you look across the street, you can see downed power lines, a common theme here in Franklin County, just west of St. Louis. And look across the way here. You can see another massive tree down on somebody's roof. We want to also show you some video that we shot with a drone earlier today here in Villa Ridge, Missouri, here in Franklin County. Again, this is an area that is very familiar with tornadoes touching down, a hot spot for tornadoes. This is really stunning, though. This is unusual. This video you're seeing is from a Burger King and a gas station. 13 people were trapped inside of that restaurant last night. We are happy to report, confirmed from authorities, they were able to get all 13 of those people out safely. None of them were injured. while there are about a dozen people that were killed here in Missouri last night, we're thankful to report that at least here in Franklin County, there are, as of this point, no reports of deaths here in the county. But as you can see, still plenty of cleanup underway just west of the St. Louis region. It looks like one of those 6 tornadoes touched down right here in Kevin Fee's backyard, causing a ton of damage in this region. Back to you.
Yeah, unbelievable visuals and incredible stories of survival. That's Max Deek Knight. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Thanks for watching. Go to join
And people are living in fear, man. The places that were never touched with these types of weather patterns back in the days are being touched now, man. You know, so people go into certain areas and believing that, you know, a tornado or earthquake or a wildfire can't touch them because they good, they more inland or whatever the case. Now it's hitting them, man. So now they living in fear. So in that one, here go this clip. 26 killed in monster storm spreads across the U.S. So we got this one. It says tornadoes, wildfires, and blinding dust sweeps across the U.S. as massive storm leaves at least 33 dead. Right? So, hey, man, the Lord is racking up the numbers. Right? Y'all keep playing, man. This is only the beginning of sorrows, like the Lord said. Right? Let's read this again. Matter of fact, let's get this one. This is Psalms chapter 83, verse 14. As the fire burneth a wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire, those wildfires, you know, it says, so persecute them with thy tempest and make them afraid with thy storm. And that's what you see going on, man. People are living in fear. Nowhere is safe anymore. Nowhere is safe, man. Right? There's nowhere you can go. There's nowhere you can hide. It creeps up on you, right? The Lord is manifesting his hand and his judgment on the earth, you know, as he said he would do. So let's get that one. Let's read this again. This is 2 Ezra chapter 15 and verse 5. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. All of the above, man. Like I said, the famine is here, but people are not noticing it, man, because they still got food in the supermarkets. Most of this food is fake, man. Let's go to verse 12. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that YAHAWAH shall bring upon it. And that's what's going on, man. Right? The judgment of the Lord is set on America, Babylon the Great. Right? And you Babylonians, you can't figure out why these things are happening, man. This is unknown. Every day, man, these tornadoes, wildfires, right, earthquakes are popping up, man. Whether it's in California, Tennessee, right, Alabama, wherever, man. They're just popping up, man. And it's not just in America, right? It's all over throughout the four corners of the earth. Because the Lord said what? And when you read Ezekiel 7, it says, and evil and only evil is come. Behold, it is come, man. Paraphrasing. Right? So only evil is coming on this place, man. And this is what this place deserves. Evil, man. It deserves judgment. It deserves judgment. It deserves punishment for what it's continuously doing to the children of Israel, man. Ain't nothing new. The same thing happened in ancient Egypt, right? It was plagued with storms. It was plagued with many plagues, man. Right? And guess what? We living during the time of the Passover, right? Where we came out of ancient Egypt. So it's all adding up, man. You got a blood moon coming. It's all tying in together. Let's play this one.
violent tornadoes spawned from an enormous storm system touched down in at least 7 states Friday night into Saturday.
Oh my God.
Near St. Louis, Missouri, the storms arrived in the dark, illuminated by lightning strikes.
I had glass flying everywhere into my face and my arms and everything.
Dan Lundstrom took cover inside the cab of his tractor trailer in this community west of St. Louis. His truck slammed by another truck, pushed over by the high winds. He watched as the twister blew apart a nearby gas station and restaurant.
And there was tons of people up in the store that were just running around crying and screaming, and it was pretty scary.
Families in a nearby neighborhood ran for their basements. Joy Asdu and her children came back upstairs to find the entire second floor of their home gone.
I thought that we were going to die. My kids was crying. I was just trying to cover their heads. And
Could you, when you're down in the basement?
we couldn't see anything. We didn't know what was happening.
The fast-moving storm caused blizzard conditions near Flagstaff, Arizona, resulting in this deadly 18-vehicle pileup. When the storm reached West Texas, it kicked up dust, leading to a deadly multi-vehicle crash. Winds sparked and then supercharged dozens of wildfires in several states. Homes burned to the ground in Texas and Oklahoma.
The front side and the back side of this neighborhood totally burned, and just
look at that, man. Yo, hey, Yahawashi, man, is vicious, man, in his judgment.
so thankful that we didn't have any fatalities here.
In the northern plains, the storm is expected to drop up to a foot of snow.
There were no deaths in this community, but some of the people I talked to here had no insurance. Jason Allen, CBS News in Village.
Hey, man, it's ramping up, man. Hey, and all you see is these devils. Where they at? Let's get her. All you see is these devils, man. Boy, blizzard conditions, all that, man. Right? All you see is these devils and hurt and in pain, man. Right? And this is just the beginning for them, man. Right? They got a lot to pay for, man. They ain't even supposed to. Hey, man. See, these devils are so proud, they don't believe or they never thought of their latter end, you know, as the scriptures say. They didn't think of their latter end, man. All that stuff they were doing to the children of Israel, all those, you know, all the bloodshed, all the rape, rob, and murder that they've done, not just to the whole world, but to the Lord's people, man. Is the recompense is here. Right? This is Isaiah chapter 28, 29, verse 6. It says, "Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts, with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest, and a flame of devouring fire." Man, you're gonna be visited by the Lord of hosts with all of these, man. Right? And it ain't gonna let up. Isaiah 28 and verse 2. It says, "Behold, the Lord have a mighty and strong one, which as a tempest of hail and a destroying storm, as a flood of mighty waters, overflowing, shall cast down to the earth with the hand." Whose hand? Yahawashi, man. Right? So all this is done by the Lord, man. This ain't done by no fucking Mother Nature. Right? Global warming. Right? That's some new age modern bullshit to you know, make you people believe that you know, this devil, if he spend enough money on this technology, that he can stop it, man. He can't stop this. Right? He's not going to stop this. 33 dead. The other one, 26 gone. Yahawashi, you know, scores again, strikes again. Right? So, hey, man, we ain't done. Check this one out. It says, at least 59 dead in horror nightclub fire after fireworks set off, man. Judgment. And this is on the other side of the country in Europe. Macedonia, man. Where you know, which was a famous city back in the ancient times, where Israelites dwelt there as well. So it tells you that everywhere the Israelites dwelt, you know, the people that's there now, they're going to live in misery, man. Right? They're going to be miserable. Right? Let's get another one before we play this. Then we're going to shut it down. This is Amos. Matter of fact, you know what? You know what we're going to do? We're going to play it. We're going to play it. Check it out. Yes, hello. Hello. All right, I'll come down. Hey, Shalakia, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, brothers. Shalakia. Salakia. Salakia, Israel. Salakia, brothers. Damn, delivery and all that. But, yeah, back at it. So, you know, in this nightclub, you seen the fire, it started appearing on the roof. And I don't understand how, you know, people couldn't really get it or see it, what was about to happen, but it's all the spirit of the Lord, man. So let's play it back a little bit. 1 minute partying, the next minute death. Right? This is Amos chapter 9, Salakia, chapter 8, verse 9. And it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord power, that I will cause the sun to go down at noon, and I will darken the earth in a clear day, and I will turn your feast into mourning, and all your songs into lamentation. And that's what you see, man. Good times are being turned into bad times. Good is about to be turned into evil, man. Right? Meaning, you know, you got your gatherings and going to a party or a barbecue or you know, a club or whatever, man. It's not going to end. It's not going to end good, man. It may start off good, but it's going to end bad, right? And this is all the works of Yahawashi. It says, verse 10 again, Amos 8 and verse 10. And I will turn your feast into mourning, and all your songs into lamentation. And I will bring up sackcloth upon all loins, and baldness upon every head. And I will make it as the mourning of an only son, and the end thereof as a bitter day, man. You know, where, you know, a bitter day, man. You go through a bitter day, it's like everything coming down on you at once, man. Stresses you the hell out, man. Make you want to do something. So this is the times that we coming into, right? 59 dead, man. That's insane, man. But this is nothing compared to what's coming. And I heard there was children in this nightclub. Now, I don't know. You know, it said 2:30. It said 2:35 a.m. You know, so you had children in this nightclub, man. But this is over there in Europe. So, you know, these so-called Europeans, you know, they do things different, man. Right? Shit was corny anyway. So the Lord had to do what he had to do. And that's the aftermath, man. Look at this. The roof caved in, right? You had children burnt up. You know, you had over 100 people burnt up, you know, and over, 50 dead, man. You know, showing you that the Lord is furious with you other nations, man. Y'all not going to get away from what y'all did to the children of Israel, man. And this is only a a little taste of what's to come. This is Sirach chapter 39, verse 28. It says, there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. And who made all spirits? Yahawashi, man. And what else? What are spirits, man? Right? They can be used for good. They can be used for evil. Right? But everything is good in the sight of Yahawashi. Fire is a spirit. Water has a spirit. Right? Smoke has a spirit. Everything has a spirit in it, man. And the Lord made it. It says, fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. So, fire, hail, famine, death, all these were created for vengeance. Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction, man. And who's the wicked? Esau, Edom. And who are these people? I would say that they are heathens, man. You might have had an Israelite in there too, but it looked like heathens to me. I could be wrong, but lately you so-called white people, man, you've been losing, right? And you only gonna lose, right? So let's get this last one. We're gonna shut it down. Yeah, so you see it, man. People standing around, just, hurting, man. They can't believe it. But let's get what's going to happen, man, in these last days. This is Baruch chapter 4 and verse 31. We're going to shut it down. It says, miserable are they that afflicted thee and rejoice at thy fall, man. And who's that? Miserable. Who's going to be miserable, man? The ones that afflicted the Israelites, which are these other nations, the so-called white man, Chinese man, Japanese, East Indian, Arab, and African man, right? They all afflicted us. So the Lord said, what? Miserable are they that afflicted thee and rejoiced at thy fall. Yeah, because when we fell as a people, it gave them, rulership, man, over us. It says, miserable are the cities which thy children serve. Miserable is she that received thy sons. For as she rejoiced at thy ruin and was glad at thy fall, so shall she be grieved for her own desolation. So all you nations, you're about to be grieved for your own destruction, man. You're about to catch hell. Everything that you rejoiced, over the Israelites going through, you're about to witness that, man. You're about to face that. And guess what? It's our turn to rejoice. Right? So it says, for I will take away the rejoicing of her great multitude, and her pride shall be turned into mourning. And that's right, man. The pride of you other nations is about to be turned into mourning, man. So, I just wanted to touch on this. It was kind of longer than I expected, how the delivery come. So, that's it, brothers. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Rakakadash, for blessing me with the spirit to do this lesson. And just keep watching, man, because we're living in that evil day. Keep your head on the spiritual swivel. To the next lesson. Shalom.